Cancer rising, we have two fantastic events coming in the second half of May, and make sure you watch the video that was posted the first, which goes into the depths of the second half of May and the events that are coming and the general energy of those events. Here we will get into the details. The first of those events is fantastic Jupiter Sun conjunction that will happen on 18th of May, and make sure you remember the dates or write them down, because those dates will be great time to initiate something, to launch something, but I will get into that. The second date that you need to remember is 23rd of May, which is the Jupiter and Venus conjunction. And those two events are happening in your 11th house. But before that, I need to mention that in general, those two events will be in Taurus sign. So again, material, financial energy. Jupiter, as you remember, is the planet that comes with traveling abroad, but also this is the lucky planet. This is the planet of abundance. This is the planet that makes everything bigger that it touches. Together with Sun, which is who I am, who you are, and the essence of life, your goals, your passions, everything you are. Together with Venus that comes with that business, financial support, negotiations, beauty, harmony. This is the most beneficial planet right after the Jupiter. So those are fantastic times to really launch a business, start a web page, start your social media, initiate something that is very big and important for you. Those are great times to do that. Those are great times to initiate something that will at some point bring a lot of money and is on your path of building your real wealth as well. So and I can already hear you saying, oh Pamela, but you said in April we had so important aspects as well and nothing happened. You need to give time to those planets to work, right? We are initiating that, and those dates will hold that energy. So if you start a web page, web store, online store that you want to sell your products, but you do not have those products yet, start that page on that date. It will hold that positive energy, even if you still need the time to work on those products a little bit more. Also, nothing happens without your action. So if you just sit and think, oh, Pamela said Jupiter is coming, such a positive energy is coming, and nothing happens in my life, maybe you didn't initiate anything. If you just sit down and wait, nothing will change. I mean, everything around you will change, but you will not change, and your environment will not change that much on its own. You need to take an action. You need to hold that. You need to take responsibility for those actions, and you are the one that can change that. Astrology is coming with fantastic energy that you can really use, and you can maximize the profits and minimize the chance of losing in those areas that you will initiate. So really those times are great for us. I also initiated it during a very positive aspect, something that I was very driven into as a child, but then the social engineering came, and I went to school, university, work, and the corporate ladder, and so on. And then it came back to me, and it was just it was so random when I saw the course and I again started to learn astrology, and I didn't even think that I will do that professionally at some point, and here I am helping other people. So sometimes even those initially small things really can become something that will make money for you. That's why I really want to mention that in general, that those energies come with a positive, supportive energy for you. Make sure you process something to those dates. Make sure you initiate something on those dates, even if you do not have anything material like an online store, or selling the product or showcasing something. Those are great dates to send your resume, to change your resume, to network and connect with other people, go into some kind of, or buy even tickets to some kind of conference, networking meeting, any kind of event that you can meet people that will help you, or are doing what you want to do in the future. For example, also this is 11th house. I will get into that, which is actually about the communities and networking. We will get into how to monetize and how you can really squeeze that time and use that time to build your wealth and help you with the financial stability and financial freedom. Just remember those two dates: 11th of May, 18th of May and 23rd of May. Those two dates are important. Then we have on 25th and 26th another aspect that I will create another video for, so make sure you subscribe. You will get the notification when its video it is uploaded for you. It will be for all the signs as well. But now let's get into the 11th house. Both aspects will happen in your 11th house, and 11th house is in general very active for you because we have the Jupiter Uranus, we have Jupiter Sun, we have Jupiter Venus. All three meetings happen in your 11th house, and even if you didn't see changes yet, actually that conjunction was activated on the 8th of May. The Jupiter Uranus that happened in April, activation of that conjunction happened on 8th of May. So you might have not felt all the energy yet. 11th house is about what we create, about the society, about the associations, about the friendships, about the benefactors as well. Networking, any kind of contacts and contracts as well that can help you. It is about the gifts, the grants. So if you are planning to showcase your business, for example, your business idea to any kind of venture capitals or something, somebody like that, this is a great time to do that because that energy is supporting the gifts, the grants, as well the investments from other people to your business. It is the connection to the community. So if you are building any kind of community on Instagram or on another platform, that's the time to really support you in building that community or even in selling to that community. So also this is a great time that if you had some kind of problems within that area, they might just resolve themselves without you even helping. This is the time where your friends, your network can really play a big role in terms of your wealth building. You might get some kind of opportunities, ideas that will come from your friends, or accepted or approved by the community, by the network, by the important people that you wanted. If you showcased any kind of project to your boss or to another business partner, this is the great time to finalize that, to sign that contract, to negotiate, to have this agreement with other people. If you planned to also get that financial support from like venture capital, this is a great time to do that. This is also house so-called of house of big happiness. So you might get the feeling of the bigger support from your community, from your friends, from the network, even if you are on social media, because 11th house is saying about the big group of people. This is not just one-to-one partnerships, but it is more in terms of the big group of people, so like followers on your website and the community that you built on the social media. You either might and just remember, those are the ideas, those are the examples of what might happen. Without your action, nothing happens. And without your action, nothing happens. Also, not all of them might happen. Maybe just one, or maybe even something different. Those are the ideas, so you can take what resonates with you and you can put that layer into your life, what you can maybe expect, what areas, what energy. Working with the communities, as I mentioned, social media, it might grow faster. You might start the social media and it will really grow faster than you expected. For example, you might go viral. If you do not have the social media, maybe it's the great time to start that for your business, for yourself, for your personal brand as well. It is a great time to showcase ideas. If you work on something, that's the great time to do that. If you are planning to, if you are not a business owner, you are not planning to be in that area, that's also a great time to change job. If you want to change job, if you feel like it, then the ideas of changing the job and opportunities might come from your friends. So you can just mention to some people, to your network of friends, maybe on LinkedIn or on any kind of platform, that you are looking for a job, and something might come from your friends, because 11th house is the house of the profits, but the profits that are coming from like more clients, bigger groups of people. And that is also why it's a great time to join any kind of networking event. And I know that the events, conferences, networking events, it not necessarily happens on the 18th or 23rd of May, but you can buy tickets for the networking event that you wanted. You can buy tickets for the travel that you wanted. Jupiter is the ruler of the 9th house. It is also about the travel abroad, inspirations, higher self, higher version of yourself, in terms of the 9th house. So that's the great time to do that. It is also a great time to initiate your marketing campaign. If you have any services or any products that you would like to market, that's a great time to do that. Also because the bigger groups of people that will support you, you probably will your marketing campaign will be really successful, and you will get a lot of leads and a lot of clients from it. Because 11th house is, see, you are completely lucky. 11th house is the house of the profits, and so you can expect some kind of profits as well. Just please keep in mind that those dates are for initiation. Make sure that you plan to do something on those dates, like I mentioned, starting that online store, maybe even start your YouTube channel if you plan to do something like that. Even if you do not have any videos to process yet and to publish, it will be empty for some time, but it will hold that energy for you whenever you decide to use that. So make sure you do that. Also, Jupiter comes with that super great optimistic energy without looking super realistically on the risks. Make sure you do not take too much. You do not start too many things at the same time. Make sure you really prioritize as well. And I think that we covered pretty much. Also, hugs and kisses from me. Make sure you watch the video before this one, which in general gives you the energy of the most lucky month, May. But also there will be next video coming on 25th, 26th. Jupiter enters Gemini, and there will be another video for that to support you in those changes, and that's another great date to initiate something. So hugs and kisses.